Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to be doing a teardown of my Mach 460 speaker that I pulled out of my '04 Mustang. It was making a buzzing and sort of like a staticky noise at higher volumes. So I went out and got aftermarket speakers of a higher rating to replace these. So let's get to it and take it apart. I'm first going to remove this plastic mesh grill. As you see here, mine has a hole in it. So it should make it easier popping through it, and also it's probably a little bit dry rotted as well over the years from being in the sun and whatnot. I'm going to put my thumb through this hole that was there before and see if I can just pop through the speaker without damaging the cone. Okay. Now it's pretty easy. There you go. You can see the cone and the this part as well. This rubber piece here. Pretty cool. I don't see any issues so far. I mean, you can see it's very there's no holes or anything or cracking that I see. Anything noticeable? You can see here that these speakers have a power board paper cone versus the one I replaced, the aftermarket units had like a poly plastic. I think Ford used a paper cone because the whole speaker is enclosed. So my guess is that since there's no hole in the center of the speaker, the paper can handle the stress and the vibrations of the speaker. Versus with the ones I replaced with the aftermarket ones, they have a tweeter in the middle. So I'm guessing a paper cone wouldn't be sufficient enough to handle having the hole in the middle. Yeah, basically. But still very cool. And it's weird, the Ford gasket, as you see here, is much bigger than the aftermarket one. So you could just tell that the quality of this speaker is very, very high compared to the aftermarket ones. They didn't cut any corners or anything, you see. I'm going to cut around this gasket and let's see what's underneath this. Maybe our problem lies somewhere in the coil or the spider. Okay, I cut around the gasket. So you see here the cone is very loose now. See, it goes up and down. You can see the spider now. The spider is this part here. It goes up and down. It's like a rounded piece of fabric to hold in the speaker. Like a spring, as you can say. First, I'm going to remove these two wires that are attached to the cone. Just going to pull them off lightly. Alright. That was easy. Now I'm going to try and pull the spider apart. The other side. Okay. Alright, that all came apart very nicely. So you can see that. You see that it just comes right apart, and now you can see the coil. Wow. And this is the spider. This is what kind of like holds the speaker and keeps it in tension as it's going up and down, vibrating. But very high quality for OEM speakers. And then the coil sits in this little chamber here where the magnet is, and current goes through the magnet and induces a current, and that current makes this coil go up and down depending on how much current is given, is fed through from the amplifier. But the very heavy speaker, they use a huge magnet. You can see how big this magnet is. It's very heavy. Like I said, I've had this speaker for many years, and it hasn't given me one problem until recently. But that's to be expected with age. But there you have it. I mean, yeah, the coil, the spider, the cone. You can see it. I just sit back in there. It's not going to go up anymore since the spider is cut. But that's how it works. It goes straight up and down. Well, there you have it, guys. This is a teardown of a Mach 460 speaker. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.